The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
In a world where people get up before 5 a.m. to stand in the sun for 1.5 hours for 5 minutes of seat time.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on here? Jesse, you replaced me?
Okay, yeah. So, movie trailer guy, I'm gonna have to let you go.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. All right.
This the way out?
Cool. Yeah. See you around.
Okay.
CJ, it's all yours.
In a world where people get up before 5 a.m. in order to stand in the sun for 1.5 hours for 5 minutes of seat time. Welcome to the 2021
Virtual Awards Ceremony. Good evening. I'm Jesse Shapiro, your RMSOLO trophy guy. Things were supposed to be back to the same old, but COVID kinda stuck around for another season. And here we are again as RMSOLO was unable to hold their traditional awards banquet. Instead, due to the overwhelming popularity of last year's awards video, sit back, relax, and I'll bring you the 2021 Virtual Awards Ceremony. This is what the main trophies look like this year. For the top 20, picture plaques are back. For the novice class and the open classes, stars, various shapes and sizes and colors. Woohoo! We also have some prizes left over from last year. These are the little blue books, and they're perfect for tracking the number of cones you may have hit at an event. And we also have some of the ice scrapers from a couple years back. And I still am carrying on to the squishy cones. Let me know if you need or want any of those. This year, everyone who made more than 7 events will get 2 little RMSOLO towels. They feature a plush, soft terry cloth on one side for cleaning your mirrors and any other glass surface, while the backside, bam, it's made of microfiber, perfect for cleaning your cell phone, your tablet screen, as well as your glasses and camera lenses. The list goes on. Well, this year, we had 12 regular season events. That means in order to qualify for an award, a driver was required to compete at 7 of the events. Now, on to the awards. In A Street, with a 944, Nick Buchanan came in 3rd. With a 972, Aaron Botnick came in 2nd. And with a 975, Ken Pike. Ken and Aaron swapped places from last year's result. In B Street, 2nd place was John Victoria with a 912, Aaron Walker with a 947 in 1st. As I did last year, specialty awards will be sprinkled in between the class awards, and I like to start with the award I invented. It's for the driver with the highest packs who attended the most points events of the season. In 2019, there were 4 eligible drivers, and in 2020, there was only 1, like a Highlander, but it was Matt Viescas. And this year, there were 2 eligible drivers. So for 2021, the Participation Award goes to, for the 2nd year in a row, Matthew Viescas. Bob Stanley was the other driver who also made every event of the season. In C Street, in 3rd place, Michael Deming got a 912. Brandon Meadows came in 2nd with a 929, and that's his novice season. And Bob Klingler won the class with a 946. In D Street, Nicholas Cimento, another novice, he came in 3rd with a 939. Blake Slavin came in 2nd with a 953, and Matthew Viescas won the class with a 982. Matt and Blake battled it out for the 2nd year in a row. Can Blake take the top spot in 2022? We're watching. Next up, E Street. In first place, Jesse Shapiro with a 972. Unfortunately, there were no other competitors that made a full season in E Street. Now on to F Street. We had one driver that completed the season, and that was Jeanette Wicks, and she got a 923. It's the third year in a row that F Street saw a bevy of competitors, but only one that made over 50% of the events. And Jeanette crushed it. She improved her packs from last year by 55 points. If she does that again, she's in the 2022 top 20. On to the 2021 Rookie of the Year. This is awarded to the novice driver that demonstrated the most skill, success, and dedication in their first full season. Past winners are David Fouth, Salil Shukla, Robert Stanley, and yours truly. This year, it goes to Nicholas Chimento. Well done, man, you earned it. On to G Street. In first place was Sam Sheehan with a 967. For the first time in a long time, GS had only one driver qualify for the series. Not cool, guys, not cool. Let's see some more G Streets out there. Oh, and E Streets, of course. And now on to H Street. In third place, Matthew Hendel with a 920. In second place, Danielle Sheehan with a 924. And in first place, Travis Armitage with a 960. So Travis detuned his car from last year and then attacked HS with a vengeance, laying down a 960 in H Street to take the series win, while Danielle and Matthew, they swapped spots from the previous year. Also of note, Stephen Hartz was only 4 packs points away from bumping Matthew to 4th. In Solo Spec Coupe, another class that needs more people, one person qualified for the series, and that's Chris Jenkins, and he got a 951 for first place in SSC. Now on to the 2021 Driver of the Year Award. This is awarded to the driver that consistently demonstrated the greatest overall talent over the entire season. Past winners are Chris Gladue, James Darden, Mike Forsyth, and Jason West. And this year, and deservedly so, it goes to David Fouth. He put on a clinic this year for great driving. On to Street Touring Hatch. In first place, Stephen Clark. Stephen increased his packs by 12 points over last year's 971. He also increased his cone count. I don't know if anybody noticed. Street Touring Sport. We've got 2 competitors that completed the season, and they are in second place, Tom Johnston with a 936, and Bill Di Giuseppe, I always have trouble with that, with a 939. Despite Tom improving his packs from 20 by 20 points, there's a lot of 20s in there, it wasn't enough to catch Bill. In Street Touring Extreme, we've got one competitor that finished the season, and that is Brian Moore. Like last year, Brian was the only driver in SCX again. He was able to improve upon his 2020 932 packs, however. On to the 2021 Most Improved Driver Award. This is awarded to the driver that improved the most over the previous season. Chris Gladue, Mike Forsyth, Keith Popolski, and Matthew Vieskis are some past winners. This year, the award goes to Jeanette Wicks. Jeanette was able to increase her packs from last year by 55 points. That's quite an improvement for sure. Well done, Jeanette. On to Street Touring Roadster. In third place, Stephen Cohn with an 842. In second place, Ken Hammock with an 897. And in first place, in an MR2 Spider, Brian Hawk with a 907. After having his car smashed against a wall by a friend, Brian came back and gained 10 points over last year's packs to take the win in STR. On to Street Touring Ultra. In third place, we've got Brian Kelly with a 982. In second place, we've got Jonathan Kuo with a 983. And in first place, with a 986, Siraj Pradhan. STU had 9 people qualify for the series and also saw a whopping 32 different drivers in the class this past season. On to the 2021 Lindsey Wilson Volunteer of the Year Award. This is awarded to the driver that constantly went above and beyond the call of duty. Previous winners are Jeff Hugo, Arnie Coleman, and Greg Tarantino. This year's Volunteer of the Year is Chelsea Tattershaw. Well done, kiddo. You did good. In X class, Bruce Lukens with a 971, and in second place, Barry Ott with a 991. Coming in first in X class is David Fouth with a 997. Well done. On to Street Prep, Street Mod, Indexed class. In third place, Emily Dante with a 924. In second place, Chris Gladue with a 962. And in first place, Jason West with a 969. Chris Gladue gets to be the meat of the couples sandwich for the second year in a row. Last year, Chris finished behind Mike Forsyth and just ahead of Monique Forsyth. Will the trend continue for 2022? We'll see. On to the 2021 Hard Luck Award. This is awarded to the driver who had a pretty tough year, but still persevered. Past winners are James Darden, Kevin Buchholz, Sun Chen, and Chris Gladue. This year's winner of the Hard Luck Award is Robert Stanley. Well done. Congratulations. On to the Prep Modified Index class. In third place, Sean Clark with an 823. In second place, Bud Smith with an 896. And in first place, Greg Tarantino with an 897. Greg and Bud were only separated by 5 PAX points when everything was calculated. Classic American Muscle Contemporary. In third place, Robert Stanley with a 971. That's up 1 PAX point from last year. Greg Payne comes in second with a 989. He improved by 10 PAX points over last year. And in first place, Brandon Nelson with a 991. He finished up 15 PAX points from last year. Brandon decided he didn't like second place anymore, so he upped his game. While the top 3 from 2020 are the same top 3 in 2021, they all improved upon their previous PAX points, but some improved more than others, with Mike Cahill's co-driver leading the way with 15 more PAX points than the last year to reclaim the top spot in Cam C. Classic American Muscle Traditional. In third place, Hap Shadler. In second place, Glenn Outcolt. And in first place, Ed Darchuk. While Mike and Kelly took some time off from RMSOLO, 2 familiar faces earned their way into the trophies, and one of them, Ed, muscled his way into the top spot. Classic American Muscle Sport. One driver finished the season, and that was Jeff Morgan with a 954. With Clay only making 4 events in 2021, the Jeff and Clay show was not able to reprise its age-old rivalry of who can make more noise, put a bigger American flag on their car, and of course, finish higher in the standings. Well done, Jeff. On to the 2021 Ricky Pena Award. This is awarded to the driver who demonstrated an unmatched friendly and selfless attitude. Previous winners are Matt Lester, Jeff Morgan, and Sir Van Townsend. This year's recipient is Brendan Sobers. Well done, Brendan. You earned it. On to Extreme Street B. In first place, Dave Melissa. Fun fact, Jeff Tattershaw drove an XB once. All right, the novice class. In 8th place, Brandon Johnson with an 838. Frank Cimento in 7th with another 838. Wayne Moeller with an 847. Matt Grimm with an 875. Matt Maloney with an 896. Robert Johnston with a 909. Stephen Hartz in second place with a 910. And in first place, Brandon Meadows with a 929. He is your fastest novice. Keep in mind, Nicholas Cimento graduated out of novice class when he finished with a 940 3 times. And finally, we have the 2021 Rocky Mountain Solo Cup. This is awarded to the driver that contributed to the sport, the program, and the RMSOLO regions in an outstanding fashion. Previous recipients are Randy Hickman, Arnie Coleman, Greg Tarantino, and Clay Turner. And this year, the Rocky Mountain Solo Cup was earned by Jeffrey Hugo. Well done, man. You totally deserved it. You worked very hard last season. Now, on to the top 20 drivers.
Chris Gladue, 962. Fabian Castanen, 962. Brendan Sobers, 964. Sam Sheehan, 967. Jason West, 969. Bruce Lukens, 971. Robert Stanley, 971. John Fustel, 972. Aaron Botnick, 972. Jesse Shapiro, 972. Ken Pike, 975. Brian Kelly, 982. Matthew Viescas, 982. Jonathan Kuo, 983. Stephen Clark, 983. Suraj Pradhan, 986. Greg Payne, 989. Brandon Nelson, 991. Barry Ott, 991. David Fouth, 997.
I hope you enjoyed the 2021 RMSOLO Virtual Awards Ceremony video. I had a good time making it. I have a better time though when I meet people in person. So let's hope that we don't have to do this again, right? So 2022, we're gonna have a banquet hall. We're gonna get dressed up. We're gonna listen to people talk about stuff, and we'll share stories, and that's the plan. That's the plan. That's what we're doing in 2022. No more videos. I do have a good time making them. Hope you enjoyed yourself. See you at the track.
Cool video, though. Yeah. This the way out? Okay. See you around.
Bam!